Another beautiful day out here, guys. You see the zucchini growing right in front of your face, the jalapenos, we got the coffee. And the big thing about the coffee, guys, is you need to make sure that you have water so you're washing that coffee out and you're not staining your teeth. Because your health, it honestly starts with your hygiene. You need to make sure you're taking at least a shower a day. You're brushing your teeth 2 times a day. You're using deodorant. That part of your health should be the first thing you're focusing on, the hygiene side of health. And then once you have the hygiene in place, then you can start getting to the physical side of things. You're brushing your teeth 2 times a day. You're taking a shower, all that kind of good jazz. Because honestly, I know people who don't shower for days, and I'm the type of person to take 2, 3 showers a day, every morning and night for sure. Brushing my teeth morning and night. And people just, I'm like, yo, do you not get like sweaty? Do you not feel like gross and clammy, bro? You gotta have that hygiene, man. Do you stink? Part 1, see what we want to talk about. Yeah, I'll go through this in order. Steps being too low, honestly. A lot of people, when they first join the program, I ask them how many steps you typically get in on a day-to-day basis. And a lot of them, 3,000 up to like 8,000 max. No one is really ever getting 10K steps or over 10K unless they work a really walking, demanding job, which just make things super easy. Because steps is the cornerstone for fat loss. Like, I would have never revealed these bottom abs if I didn't learn about steps. Before, I would get like 10K. I was like, oh yeah, you know, people talk about getting 10K, but yeah, I'll get it when I can, you know, like every other day I'll hit like that 8 to 10K. And then once I really dialed in and I got 20,000 steps for an entire month, and the month before that I averaged 15, went to 20, and then the month after that I got 16 average. Like in the course of 90 days, my average was probably like around 17, 18,000 steps daily, no days off, nothing, just straight smashing my steps. And what did that do for me? It allows me to raise my calories up. Instead of me eating 2,000 calories every single day for my cut, I was able to eat 2,500, which was, I brought my carbs up an extra 50 to 100 grams, and I was like, dude, I feel way better. I'm shredding off fat, my metabolism's speeding up, I'm able to eat more food. I'm like, bro, I need to teach this to my clients. I teach it to my clients, and that, I shit you not, these guys are getting lean very fast. 11 weeks, and people are losing 20 pounds, and their strength is up. Because you got to realize this thing about walking. It burns fat, and it helps you recover. So it's helping you recover, you're burning fat, you're able to eat more, you can bring your carbs up, you can bring your protein up, giving you more energy, and it just makes building muscle so easy. Even me, considering I'm natural, probably 8% body fat, I cut down when I was already pretty lean, and I still put on muscle just because I was able to eat 2,500 calories. If I was stuck at 2,000, bro, I would have felt like shit throughout the day, all the time. But getting those steps, it brings my energy up. I'm like, okay, yeah, I feel good. Like, this is honestly helping me recover. Like, if I ever feel low on energy, I go out for a walk and I get my energy back. And then I'm burning calories and I'm recovering and I'm burning fat. And it's just like, it's mind blowing. I try to tell people this, like, people are like, what's the trick, bro? What's the trick? How do you get so lean? And I'm like, a calorie deficit and 15K step. That was it. Obviously, there's more to it, but like the 15K steps, bro, if someone did that every day, I promise you, you'd get lean. Like, regardless if you even didn't really do the tracking your food and all this and that, if you just got 15K steps a day and really tried to watch what you eat, I swear you would shred off weight. Obviously, it's not going to be like the structure that you'd really want to be able to put on muscle and lose weight. But if you got 15K steps a day, you're going to lose weight. I bet you if you just ate the same amount you're eating, you're going to lose weight just because of the sheer amount of burn it causes when you do get that many steps. Like, I feel it. I'm eating almost 3,200 calories right now to be in a maintenance so I can keep 177 pounds on my body. I have to eat about over 3,000. That is my maintenance. Just from the sheer fact that I'm burning so many calories throughout the day. I'm going to the gym every single day. I'm shooting these videos, talking to you guys every day, just constantly burning, doing my fasted walk, 20,000 steps. Dude, when it all comes together, fat loss becomes so easy, and that's how I got this lean at 20 years old. Calories being too low. So many people put their calories way too low. I have people in my program who weigh 190 pounds and they're eating 2,300. I got people even eating almost 2,500 and they are still losing weight. They're like, bro, this is a lot of food and I'm still losing weight. I got people, they're not even hungry. This guy I have lost 15 pounds. He's still eating 2,300 calories. Like, bro, like, this is easy, dog. I'm losing this weight. I'm not hungry. My energy's good. My lifts are going up. He's like, bro, this is the best decision I have ever made. I'm like, 100%. Every single one of my clients that comes on this team are winners because they commit to making a change in their life. And I hold you to it. And we have my own transformation. Like, the proof is in the pudding, guys. Now, eating healthy versus being in a calorie deficit. People always tell me, oh yeah, I'm in a calorie deficit. I was like, oh, how many calories you about to eat? Oh, I'm just eating healthier. What you mean? You're just eating healthier. I was like, that doesn't mean you're in a deficit. You could still be eating 3,000 calories if you're eating healthy. I'm eating 3,000 calories. I'm eating healthy. Doesn't mean I'm in a deficit. I'm in a maintenance right now. So in order to figure out if you're in a deficit, you got to track stuff. You really have to put in the effort. Try it for a week. Literally This week, if you're watching this video, this upcoming week, today is Monday, track your food. See how you like it. Literally, for me, the moment I started tracking my food, I became hyper obsessed with it. I was like, yo, this is fun, you know? Like, I'm like maxing out my stats. I'm like, okay, this is exactly how I'm gonna max out my energy stat. Okay, this is exactly how I'm gonna max out my muscle stat. It's just like that on my bed. If I hit 200 grams here, I hit 300 grams here, and I hit 50 grams here, I'm like, this is the most optimal thing I could possibly do. So if I hyperfixate on this, I'm gonna get crazy results. And that's exactly what I did. And that's exactly what I do for my clients. I build out a meal plan that's gonna hit your macros perfectly. And it's not even about the meals. It's not even about hitting the chicken and rice for every meal. It's just about having repeatable meals that's gonna hit your macros. Because hitting your protein, your carbs, and your fats is the most important part. Whether it's potatoes, rice, the whole food, obviously it's better, but whole foods altogether, they're about the same. You just gotta figure out what's gonna hit your macros on a daily basis. And a lot of people's weekends always ruin the week. People are in a constant 500 calorie deficit, like, yep, hit 2,500 today, hit 2,500 that day. Dude, they're losing weight the entire week. And then the weekend comes around. Bro, I went out drinking last night, bro, and I had 5 extra beers. I'm like, come on now, man. You just wasted the whole week. Like, that whole deficit that you were in. You smashed 200 calorie drinks. Brings your whole week up to 1,000 calories more. When we were working so hard to get into that, like, 3,500 calorie deficit on the week to lose a pound. And then you ruined it on the weekend. And I'm not saying you can't go out and drink. I'm not saying that you can't go out and have your favorite food. But it's just about tracking it. The fact that he went 5 beers over what he set out was the reason that the whole week got cooked. If he would have stayed where he decided 3 beers, he would have stayed on track. But the fact that he just bumped it up, it's just, most of the time, a lot of my clients, they drop their steps on the week. And I'm like, come on, man, this is when we got to start ramping things up. You're not working out. You really need the burn to be up here, or I'm going to have to drop your calories. You know, that's what I try to tell them. And when they do get those steps and they're consistently getting 15K, getting 14K, getting 10K, like over and over, and they see crazy results. Tell me why. My client, Oscar, he works an office job. He's sitting at a desk all day. He's like, bro, I can't get 10K and do this. And I was like, okay, we work around it. In the morning, a 10-minute walk. Before you get to work, just wake up 10 minutes earlier, go for a walk around the block. You'll feel a lot better. You'll get that fasted walking, have your breakfast, go to work, you know, and then he bumped it up to like 7K a day. So we're like, okay, it's getting better. Where can we optimally add in more steps? Every time he works out 4 days a week, and people just do not have enough data. I'm telling you, they don't track anything. Like, I used to be the same way. I didn't track my workouts. I didn't track my meals. I just intuitively ate, intuitively worked out, and I made decent progress. I'm not saying I didn't make any progress doing that. But then when I started tracking my workouts and I went in there with a plan and I had things actually laid out instead of just every single week being different, I swear, for months on end, for years on end, I was doing different stuff every single week. I never stuck to a program. I never stuck to anything. And the moment I stuck to a program and I stuck to my steps and I stuck to tracking everything is when everything changed. And that's when I started coaching. I was like, dude, like, this is a repeatable system that got me crazy results. I should help other people. This exact system is beautiful, because you got to realize, when I was 14, like, working my way up, I worked a lot. I worked 40 hours a week. I've spent my time doing 60 hours a week, and I still showed up to the gym 5-6 days a week, just because I loved the gym so much. It was such a passion for me. And the fact that I could help other people and I could make that my full-time job, I'm helping you guys get in shape, and that's my full-time job. And I'm so blessed to be able to do that, to be able to help people get in shape, changing your life. That's what really is my life's purpose. If I had to go work a job and work for a company and be an electrician or just work retail, like, I would hate it. It's not my passion. Being able to help you guys genuinely change your life, because watching what it did to my life, watching me change from 215 to losing 40 pounds, bro, like, I feel amazing. My energy's up, my confidence is up. I feel like a completely new person. Now, back to all of that tracking stuff, that is what really changed my life. And my clients, that's when their life really started to change. Because so many people come to me and it's like they're trying to go to the gym. Like I go to the gym and they just kind of do whatever. And they're like, oh, I'm eating healthier, but they're still just eating whatever. And then once they actually hop on and they start tracking everything, they're like, dude, this is really easy. Like, it's really easy to track these foods. Like, if you just consistently come in here, it only takes you about 10 minutes. And then, like, getting these steps, you're making it really easy. And like, this gym routine is really repeatable. Like, it's the days that I have off and I'm going in there for an hour. I'm getting a good pump. I'm actually feeling the structure. I'm getting stronger. And they're like, I can do this for the rest of my life. And that's exactly what I try to get to. I try to build a system in people's life that they can repeat for 10 years down the road. And that's why I don't do bodybuilding coaching. When you're doing bodybuilding coaching, it's just a lot more specific. I tell you, you're eating this for every single meal, nothing else. Chicken and rice for lunch, it needs to be at exactly 8 ounces and 300 grams. It's exactly this for dinner, exactly this for breakfast. You're not eating anything else, and you're getting 20,000 steps a day. I don't really like that. I like to help people build a sustainable system that they can repeat for the rest of their life. I'm like, okay, so we're just going to want to get this down to a repeatable 3 days a week that you can do for years on end. We want to get you to understand how tracking your macros works and meals that you like and really healthy foods for you. Then you got the workout portion covered. You got the meal portion covered for the rest of their lives. And then them tracking their body weight every single morning for what, if it's 3 months, 6 months, that becomes wired in their heads, and they're doing that every single day, which is amazing. And then you start taking progress photos. Literally just gave you guys the exact blueprint of everything that you need to be tracking in order to get the results that you want. And if you want to know about exercise selection, go to the last video. And if you just want to know everything, pull out a notebook, watch my last 5 YouTube videos, and I swear, until the next one, guys, I will catch you